Hi. So there's a beautiful awareness that I'm having in this moment that I want to share. Um, and I'm noticing that my body is needing a tuning fork adjustment at the same time that I just started this. So I'm going to go grab my tuning fork and I will be right back. Because what my body wants is very important to me. Yeah, hopefully, uh, it moved a little bit, huh? Let's see, let's get it back here. There we are. And up a little bit. Hi. I might clip this a little bit. We'll see. Okay. So, everything's possible in the moment, right? So, it's possible for me to take care of my body and share this because I'm not following the rules of what's, you know, the etiquette, the analytics, the whatever is recommended. Because um I'm not sharing and posting with the intent anymore now, to be transparent, because I was initially posting to create some to create a following, to create an income, to create something. um oh oh that's pretty, that sound. Piece of the bark came off of my redwood log here that I strike my tuning fork on. And I was feeling a little sad today with the feeling for the first time of like that's a dead piece of wood laying next to me. I feel a little sad about that it's not alive and living. So new awareness I just had. So yeah, I'm not performing. I guess that's a good word that could describe what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm no longer performing. I'm just sharing what comes to me, and that is all that I'm interested in, I guess. Is just when I feel called, now that I'm creating an even deeper relationship with myself, like connecting even more deeply. Like, I have a deeper connection now with my internal wellspring and source energy, and even love. I felt a lot of love, a lot of unconditional love just now. And actually, that's a great um, transition, because that's what I just came to and just wanted to share with the world, is that this realization that the more, well, I'm just really feeling this 432 tuning fork, like, go to work right here and spread throughout my bladder and my womb area here, my second chakra. So what I became very aware of while I was over washing a dish, so I was uh, interacting with water, was that the more I take care of myself and the more I create boundaries that take care of myself, the more love I'm able to feel safely, or feel safe to feel more love for myself and for others. So it's interesting because the last couple of days I've had a lot of people, a lot of other energies outside of me kind of coming at me and saying, "Oh, this is what we're going to do." Um and I've been learning from that. What I've been learning, here are some of the boundaries and some of the things that I've written on paper to like state these are my declarations, which may seem like boundaries. And sometimes when we hear the word boundaries, it's like this hard, oh, these are my boundaries. But really, it's not. That's what I'm learning, is that boundaries are not these hard walls that we put up. I mean, they can be, right? Because of trauma. Um, that's telling me it's time for me to drink 10 to 12 ounces of water. So I'm going to go push snooze on that alarm and be right back. It was also actually a timer for me to stay within like a 10-minute time frame. But I get to choose every moment, like what that's what one of my things is. I just want to make sure I'm still in focus. Or yeah, you can see me. You don't have to see me. You can hear me. Um as long as my voice, you can hear my voice, that's all that really matters. Cuz that's what I'm wanting to share is my voice. Okay, so in the order of and there's more underneath here. I have 5 post-its. Okay, well, that's a lot to share, actually. I'm not going to share them all at once. If somebody wants me to share them all, I will. I will eventually, and other things. But to keep things, because I don't want to say I tend to give too much information, because for some people it might be fine the amount of information I give, but for others it may be a lot. So I'm going to use my discernment and just stay focused with this topic where my, just because it feels important to share this idea of boundaries and love, boundaries and love, and how they actually go hand in hand, and how we can be more loving the more boundaries we have. But the boundaries aren't these hard boundaries of that show up that are just like, no. Sometimes they are, if they need to be that way, if that's what presents itself, then that's okay too. But what I'm sensing in this moment for me, because I have had hard boundaries in the past, when energetically that's just what's been appropriate for what's, I'm meeting the energy that's coming at me with the same amount of energy, I guess. Um, it may be or may not. It's just what I discern, what I feel is true for me. So the more that I get in touch with me, the more that I listen to me, listen to me, listen to my inner higher, um, the more I listen, the more I feel me. I could tell I was just now running away with words versus what's true and real and felt inside of me right now. And that's where I want to speak from. So the more I feel what's true for me, the more I can trust what is coming from me, um, in relation to my outer world. So, with that, getting back to love and boundaries, I almost want to choose a different word, but boundaries is okay. It's just, these are soft, these are like energetic, um, layers of protection, and it's not even like this outward pushing protection. It's like this inward, like, this is my cocoon. How about that? This is my Um, I'm not sure if I'm going to say it right. Merkaba. I'm not sure if I'll get the emphasis right on that, but whatever we use to, if you feel this energetic, your aura, your toroidal field around you, like the boundary isn't a wall, but it is this energy that keeps me cozy and keeps me safe. And it's actually this energy of me showing up for me. It's me caring for me and taking care of me. And the way that I've been doing, and the more that I do that, the more love that I can feel and I can give out. I can share with the world because I feel safe and I feel like present and present, full. I feel full. And the energy is going outward versus inward versus withdrawing. So, can you feel the difference of that? Like, so instead of me withdrawing because of boundaries, I'm actually able to become more full and radiate love outward more because I'm caring for myself. I've cared for myself. I've tended to myself in these ways, which I've made these statements. Not to, I have actually made these statements to a couple energies that came into to my space, and we're kind of like saying this is what's gonna happen. And so I was in tune enough to stop and be aware and say, actually, this is the way that I want life to be now for me. This is the way that I'm going to interact with my life. And what came to me was I control my life force energy. I control my life force energy. I control my life force energy. Along that same path, because there's these layers of me learning, and in an even deeper way of feeling um, the learning that's taking place is I choose where to focus my energy in every moment. You could also say your attention. I choose where to focus my energy and attention in every moment. I'm choosing to focus my energy and attention, my life force energy in this moment. I'm choosing to focus it within me to share a message without me, with you, with the outer world. Because that's what I feel called to do. And so that's what I'm doing. And whatever happens from here is whatever happens. And I'm totally fine with that. So that's really it. And I think that's enough for us. It just feels like enough. You can do whatever you want with that or nothing at all. You are a sovereign free will being, and everything I share, I always envision this table in between us that which is really a field of relating. And so it's not that I'm putting anything onto you or, in training you in any way or saying this is the way it is. I'm simply sharing in this field of relating, and you have the free will and the choice and the power to discern what actually resonates with you, right? What vibrates with you, and you're like, yeah, and you'll feel it and you'll know it. So I trust that. And with that, I bid you adieu. I love you more and more every day. The more I love myself in every given moment, and honor my life. That way I can honor your life even more as well as I honor my life.